Yes, we are back again in Tourist Bus, back again on the lovely island of Fuerteventura, back again to do some more coach driving and take a trip around the island. I've already set up a route. If you're very observant, you can see the coach just the other side of the football field on the left-hand side of your screen. For those watching on YouTube, hello. This is going out on a day. I don't know which one, it's one of them. There'll be links in the doobly-doo below to where you can get the game. There'll be a link down there to the Twitch page where you can watch live on Twitch, and the link down there to the Discord server as well. Good afternoon to... Really?
You're tall for ones. Have to keep it PG for YT.
You're tall for ones. Okay, thank you, Trent. 69 of the months there for Trenty. Thank you indeed. Once. Why didn't you put that? Anyway, good afternoon to Trent, to Dean, to Magic Feet, and to McBone. Yes, so this is where I used to start all the Tourist Bus streams, although they've added some cliffs. So I used to be a little bit lower than this, so I'm a little bit taller. So there's the airport over there. If I map, nope, I don't map. Have I got a button map to map? Oh, I have, there we go. So this is where we're going. This is the island of Fuerteventura. This route starting us here at the airport, going round here to Llanos de la Concepcion, down to up the twisty road to Betancuria, because it had to be done, down to Pajama, all the way down to La Pared, which is where we're going to end this journey. And then we'll see if we can do another one doing the bottom bit of the map, and then see if we can get back up to Corralejo at the top of the map. That is the plan. But first, I better get back down to my coach. Oh, that's a long way down. I don't know why it sounds like we're running on a concrete floor when it's not, but we'll forgive that. Ah. Right, let's run back to the coach, where we will start. It's been a little while since I've been in Tourist Bus, a couple of years, or a year or more, I think. Right, there is the coach in all its Sims and Stuff livery, and it is a bonus to arrive alive. Can't believe I've still got these liveries. Right, let's get on board. Okay, right, sit down. That one. That one. Activate a destination display with Z. Nope, not that one. That one. So passengers now get on. There we go. Activate the air conditioning, which we will do. It's down there. There we go. Aircon is on. We'll put WC on. Put the lights on. We have no announcement. We'll put the Wi-Fi on. No, we'll turn the monitor back on. Well, that's broken it. No, we're good to go. Right, close front door. Right, can you remember how I do this? Into gear. Have I got a button map for gear? That one. That's good. Parking brake. My normal parking brake one. Okay, let's get going then. Where's movement? That's something. Right. So our first stop is the airport. Airport. Where we've got to pick up more of the passenger type things. How is the man called Steve today? Really good. That's Survived Christmas food shopping. Oh, that's brakes. There are brakes. Brakes. Right, let's get going to the airport at El Matoral. I always forget how good this looks. I'm sure it'll continue to improve as we get further down the island. Right, into the bus lane, because I am bus. Well, bus, coach thing. And are we stopping here, or are we going further down to the main thing? I think we're going further down to the main thing. In that case, we'll go further down to the main thing then. Oh, no. I will continue to be... Oh, someone's got a nasty cough. I will continue to be a bus. Alright, bus station this way. So we're not going down there, we're going around here. I could have always walked from here. I'm guessing there's no footbridge type thing, no? Where are we going? This one? This one. There we go. Any coffee, and is it free? Well, I've got beverages. That one. There we go. Right. So people get on and off. Well, on. A few people on board as well. The fools! Do they not know? Okay. Close the door. And... God, I've got to work out how to do reverse. That one. We're going backwards. Backwards is happening. Well, hopefully we can stop and go forwards now. Yep, there we go. Okay, so out of here, we've got to go to Llanos de la Concepcion, which is in 26 of the kilometers away from here. And then we're going to go up the twisty road to Betancuria, to the tallest bit, the highest bit of Fuerteventura, which I have been up, and it is quite high. One hell of a view from up there. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that was definitely some sort of corner. Oh, no. Braking. No. No braking. You need speed. You don't want to upset the passengers. Alright. Straight on. Gasolarina. No, it's petrol station. Gas station, depending on where you are. To the right without indicating, because that's always advisable. We're going down here. Now I'll indicate. Hi, Nige. Oh, God. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. Right, we're not due to Llanos de la Concepcion till 10:51. It's currently 20 of the kilometre meters away. Do you want to build a new coach? Yeah, I think It's always been needed by the end of this. Rather than build a snowman. That's a pink Mercedes. Oh, no, it's fine. You just cut me up. It's perfectly fine. You know, I was obviously in the wrong at being in the correct lane of the roundabout, but no. Well, I want to be over there now, don't I? I'm going left. Broker's Casino. Yes, go to a casino. It will make you broke. Where are you going? Are you... No, you're going around there. Okay. We'll come off here then. Right. Out into the wilds of the island we go. Oh god, that was a hill. It is a shame this wasn't developed anymore. Has there only been... I'm guessing actually was what you were trying to go with there. No. That's what I was about to say. It's a shame they almost stopped developing this. I still think this would have been the one that they should have done for multiplayer. Because I think this island in multiplayer, with multiple coaches driving around, you know, and doing the whole virtual island coach company thing, that would have been really interesting. Rather than do multiplayer in the bus. I'm sure it would have been, you know, how hard can it be to add multiplayer in? Right, we got 6 minutes now to do 9 kilometers. We may be slightly late. There's a shocker. You know, don't speed through towns. Don't go hitting any pedestrians. Look at them obeying the stop signs. Come on. Are you going to move at any point? That's pink. Come on then. Go, go, go. Oh no, okay, you can continue to wait. It has been a while since I played this. About 18 months, I think. Considering it used to be a regular, this and Fernbus. Exactly, Trent. Yeah, I think that's what their downfall was. Well, I think the bus has been their downfall. Instead of focusing on the bus, if they would have focused on Fernbus, I think they'd have been onto more of a winner. Giving you a virtual coach company in Fernbus, or putting the breakdowns and hiring of staff and all that sort of stuff from this into Fernbus. I think that would have been where it won. But yeah, they are just focusing on the bus and not really focusing on the bus. I don't know what they're doing, unless they're down to like one member of staff or something. Yeah, we're officially late. It's okay. It's fine. Shocking, what, me being late? I'm enjoying the scenery. It's like a nice leisurely drive. No one's going to complain, are they? They're on holiday. Yeah, I don't think the latest ones are, though. Oh, absolutely. I'm going to be doing the truck world thing again. Once that becomes full release, I'm in. I think that's got a lot of potential. Yeah, I really like that. I've gone the wrong way, but we'll ignore that. We'll just go left here. I wasn't watching the Prat Nav. Okay, straight on. Wants a Mercedes that definitely isn't a Mercedes for licensing reasons. Oh. Really? Really? How is everyone? That might take a while. Turn left at the junction. You're a bit late there, Trent. Do you ever listen to? I try not to. Many people getting on and off. I just wish they added the ticketing thing into this that we've got in Fernbus. So they're a bit... What are you doing? Excuse me. You seem to be stood... Oh no, you vanished. So you should change your name to Doug. Right, next stop is... What? No. No, okay, no, okay, it's fine. Go then. See if I care. Betancuria is next then. So up the twisty roads. Or, you know, no, you take your time. Don't worry about me. That's right. Go. So I have noticed that how this has improved graphically. They were still doing updates to this. So as far as the way the island looks, seems to have improved from when it first released. So there was a period of time where they were continuing to update it. I think they've pretty much given up on it now. It's a shame because it is really good. Can't wait for the bus to come out on console. Why? The bus, of the 3 games they've done, the bus is probably the worst one. Actually, there's no problem about it. Of the 3 games they've done, the bus is the worst one. Oh god, we ground it out. Okay, so what's happened here is a majority of the wheels are now off the ground. I think there's our thumbnail. Okay. Yeah, because we've got a... Okay, so what's happened here is we're a little bit stuck. Right, and I can't remember what the key is for doing the reset thing. Bear with me. Reset position. Backspace. If I can reach it. There we go. Oh god. Really? 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 Okay, so you know what's happened now is... Right. I should have done the next of kin card, shouldn't I? Okay, we're going to take a slightly wider swing this time. Oh god, okay, there's people. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Sorry about that. Sorry about the, oh, there's a lot of traffic. Sorry. Oh god, maybe I shouldn't have brought this coach. Then it's only going to get twistier now on the on the way up. Ooh. Okay. No. Yeah, you've done the wise thing there, transit van. That's not a transit van for licensing reasons. Okay. No, we'll get there. Ooh, mummy. They literally like, no, I'm going to come as far forward as I possibly can. You're going to have to deal with it. And we haven't got to the highest bit yet. And we got to come back down the other side. Okay. You removed all the cars and vans. Why would you do that? Yeah, again, if they would have kept working on this, it could have been so much better. It's like the coach trip at the end of the Italian Job. We're in the self-preservation society. They're worth a lot of money now, those coaches that are in the Italian Job. Ooh, mummy. Right, so here's the tallest, the highest bit of the island. Which I have been up. These statues in real life are a lot taller than this. It's a lot bigger in real life. But it is an impressive view. It does look that good when you're actually up here. So there's one end of the island. And down the other way, which is now where we've got to go. We've got to go down there. And really blocking traffic a little bit. It's okay. Yeah, I've still got these liveries installed. Got the same for Fernbus as well. Ladies and gentlemen, a bit late with the announcement, but welcome aboard this Sims and Stuff travel service going to La Parade. In the seat back pocket in front of you, you'll find our next of kin card. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll make hang on, I've forgotten how it goes. Kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card. No, I've forgotten it. Put your details down on the card. You also like to give us any usernames, credit card numbers, PIN numbers, passwords, etc. We'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already ticked the Sims and Stuff life insurance box. And whatever you do, don't read the small print. I've forgotten it. How have I forgotten it? God, I've got to do Fernbus as well at some point. Right, okay, let's get back in. Professional. That's it, yeah, definitely. Right. Let's close the door then. And let's go back down the hill. Why am I only... Okay, what's gone wrong here now? Hello, game. I now can't change gear. We're stuck in first. What's gone? What have I pushed? Parking brake isn't on. Hang on, I've got a door opening, have I? Nope, doors are closed. Oh God. Hang on, right. The buttons I had mapped for for changing gear no longer now change gear. So this is useful. Right, okay, hang on. Right, let's try and put that into drive. No. There we go. Professional, exactly. Yeah, it's fine. Oh God, you're a corner. Oh, okay. No, it's okay. Right, Betancuria in 4 kilometres. We were due. Hang on, we were due 15 minutes ago. It's okay. 15 minutes late. That's not a problem. It does say on the side of the coach a bonus to arrive alive, so they should be grateful, really. Well, the first time I went to Fuerteventura, I was on one of these pick up from the airport and take you to your hotel. And I'm sure I did a whole tour of the island. It's about an hour and a half, hour and 3/4 from when I got on the coach, when I got to my hotel. And it's about a 15-minute drive away. So where the hell have we been? So the second year we just hired a car. Right. Okay, up there and then left. Hey, I can only hope to be only 5 minutes late in OMSI later on. That's a good cue, Trenty. For those watching live, next stream to come after this one is back tonight with the OMSI in London, doing the trip and more than that we did the other day in real life, the 322 to Crystal Palace. There we go. And then tomorrow lunchtime, Train Sim World doing the Holiday Express this time tomorrow. Tomorrow night we're back in Power Wash Sim doing the Power Washy. Christmas Eve we'll be here at lunchtime taking a flight from Stockholm to Rovaniemi to go and see Santa in MSFS. Christmas Eve night, we're going to be in ETS2 doing some snowy trucking. Christmas Day we'll be here with some farming in the evening, and the same on Boxing Day. On Saturday at lunchtime going to do some Planet Zoo. Haven't done that for a long time. Saturday night we're playing tabletop sim, so some Uno and some Cards Against Humanity. Sunday lunchtime, Red Dead Redemption 2, starting from the very beginning in that one. Sunday night we got a quiz and a load more stuff to come next week as well. Many streams to come. Will there be a group of 6 talking garbage on OMSI to make it realistic? Yeah. Quite probably. Oh, we heard people in London on Saturday. One guy couldn't be more East End if he wanted, you know. I pretty much then went into, he was a used car dealer. It was just like, wow, yeah, you're from the East End, aren't you? Right. So Pajama is the next stop. So only a few stops on this one, going to La Pared. And we're due Pajama at 11:41. It's 13 kilometers away. It's currently 11:42. So definitely going well. Come on. They're very nervous AI, aren't they? Come on. You can go to the line. There's no one in front of you. Don't be scared. Go on. You're a car. Right, go. Right, up more hills. Yeah, we'd have you strapped to the front of the coach though, Trent. Like one of those teddy bears on the front of dustbin lorries used to have. Used to see dustbin lorries years ago that would always have a big teddy bear cable tied to the grill. That's what we do to you. Rather than allow you in the coach, we'll just cable tie you to the front of it. We appear to be going up still. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, may have slightly hit someone then. Oh, hello. Oh, and then, yeah, it's fine. They were in the way. Ice on this Connor's. I'm sure Connor's at work. I don't know if he's icy. It is wintry in Scotland. Connor's, exactly. Connor's at work. Coroner? No one's dead. Oh! We still appear to be going uphill. Bendy things. Bananas. Right, we have arrived. Sharp bends. Triangles. Back in a minute, just go and take a photo. So yeah, so you've come from up on top of that one, which is slightly taller than this one. And we're going down there. So it's probably a good thing that we let the people go, because they'd have just been stuck behind me. Right. Closing the doory. Let's get going. Yeah, but as long as you can't drive a car through it, it's fine. I think health and safety exists. Oh. You travel up here and fall through the gap. Oh, God. Yep, sorry. Oh, that was close. Then it's your own fault. Yeah, maybe bring in a double-axled MAN round here wasn't the best idea. Oops, slight scratch. It'll be okay. I'll buff out. Oh my god. What you should have done is bring a small thing. Yeah, I know that now. Whoa, 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 whoa. That, oh god. Yeah. Did we do this once and someone counted like 127 crashes or something? Okay, I can't turn. Yeah, just don't look down the right hand side of the coach. It's okay. It's okay. We made it. Oh god. I think there's an end in sight. We're finally making it toward the bottom. The driver of the bus goes crash, 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 crash. Oh. There we go. That's fine. But there's no. Oh, bloody hell! Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, we're now running about 25 minutes late, 27 minutes late, and we're still 3 kilometers where we're supposed to be. Right, we're about to arrive at Pajama. What they'll never understood with this is when you start out, you have to buy that flat. And having bought it, I never returned to it. You know, you then have to work up and buy that big garage thing. Never went back to it. It's like, there's so many things they could have done. Like have that garage, have all your coaches parked in that garage so that you could just walk up to any of them, have them be spawned in permanently. I think that's a feature that would be awesome in ETS2. So, you know, you've got 6 parking spots or whatever with each garage. Have the truck that's there, if it's there, if it's not out with a driver, have it be there so you can see it. How hard can that be? Right, we've arrived here at Pajama. Yeah, or you see your trucks when out on the road. Don't you do that? Don't you do that? I'm sure if you set them all in your own livery, I think you would see them, wouldn't you? We did have. I've still got them somewhere. Sims and Stuff liveries for ETS2. Don't you see them? Well, that's just poo. No, one colour trucks, not liveries. Yeah, oh god, there's a hill. Right, La Parede is 23k away. Then we've got to make our way back to the home garage, and then we might change coach because this one's a bit broken. I don't know what happened to it. A couple of scratches and things on it. Actually, providing I've got the keys mapped for the other ones, maybe we won't change coach. We'll try it. Yeah, it's definitely one of those games that is really good when you start out, because driving around these roads and setting the routes and things is really interesting. Is a mechanic on holiday? Yeah, in Fuerteventura. Oh God. Yeah, I've got some firm bus planned for some time before the end of the year as well. Ooh. Mechanics on the 33322 in Battersea. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to be interesting tonight. That bus we were on was just awful. It was like a tiny little electric thing that had, it sounded like an old milk float. Almost felt sorry for the bus driver having to drive the flipping thing. Oh, over we go. That's a drop. Oh, yeah. Might need a new, like, front bumper there. Of course you're getting a takeaway lunch, Connor. Yeah, it's actually sort of fairly good work. Certainly they probably want English-speaking drivers, because obviously Brits or people that are speaking English going abroad, at least you can have some communication with the driver when you get in the shuttle. So I had flights and hotel and car hire booked to come here this year, but ended up having to not go. But yeah, I do want to go back next year. It is a really nice island. Nice to drive around as well. Oh, brake. That was a oh God, yep, slightly hit the barrier. That was a corner. No, that's fine. Honestly, no, you pull out on me. It's absolutely fine. See if I care. Yeah, a lot of that happened with tourist countries. Tourism just fell off a cliff, didn't it? It's like, yeah, but I think Australia did the right thing. It's like, nope, you're not coming in. We were like, yeah, come on in, it's fine. Oh, God. Up the hill. Went to Jack and Jill. Right, La Parade is in front of us. Which is the end of this little route. Yep, definitely stopped. Definitely stopped at the stop sign. Definitely, 100% did that. Passengers transported, 54 out of 54. Stop requests fulfilled, 54 out of 54. Stops completed, 7 out of 6. How does that work? Didn't arrive on time, didn't depart on time. I had 8 accidents. Didn't get done for speeding. Had the air conditioning on and put the Wi-Fi on. Done. I don't know why it's now going to take you back to the main menu, but it's one way of starting a new route, I suppose. There we go. And then you have to go back to resume game to get back in the coach. I never understood that, but okay. You can't just carry on driving. Yeah, you have to go back to the menu. Before you start the return route, you can either make a 10-minute break or skip the break via the skip time function. Alright, turn on the aircon. Lights on, Wi-Fi on, passenger monitor. We don't need a passenger monitor on anyway because there isn't anything to monitor. 24 degrees, that's a bit warm, isn't it? 20 degrees. Okay. So, a needle pulling thread. So that's good. Actually, this is taking us back to El Mataral. So, how do we... Aha. There we go. You're in shorts and t-shirt. Well, of course you are, because this is you. Are you getting on? No. Hang on, we haven't got the return journey set. So we're currently down here. We haven't got a return journey set, so we've got to get back to El Mataral. So out of here, down along the thing, follow the signs for the airport. We won't get lost at all. Oh yeah, we've got to turn up. Got to go over there. Yeah. Oh, it's fine. It's perfectly okay. Richard. There we go. Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome all this Sims and stuff island adventures travel service to El Mataral. In the seatbelt pocket in front of you, you'll find our next of kin card. If you kindly fill out the details of your next of kin on that card, we'll know to contact in the event of your untimely death on this journey. If you also like to fill out any credit card numbers, usernames, PIN numbers, passwords, etc., we'll make use of those as well. For your convenience, we have already ticked the Sims and stuff life insurance box, and whatever you do, don't read the small print. See, and you thought I didn't remember it. I've been sat there thinking about it for the last 10 minutes. It don't look like they're warm. It's like Trent going on holiday. Right. Go. Oops. Well, you were indicating right when I saw you. You didn't go right, did you? So it's your own fault. Okay. Roundy, roundy, roundy boat. So we're going back to where we came from, which means we can then change coach. That's water. That's definitely water. We all know Trent is, well, odd. Oh, that's a bend. That is quite bendy. Right, so we're due at Pajama at 13:12, and it's 21 kilometers away. You're gonna pull out on me, aren't you? I knew that van was gonna pull out on me. The white van man. It's Nico. Cheeseburger and chips. Of course you're having cheeseburger and chips. Actually, I'm having cheeseburgers for tea. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go. Go on, change down. Thank you. Pedal to the metal. Oh, cornery. Definitely cornery. Yeah, it's definitely one of those. You can pick it up on. I think there is a sale currently on for TML stuff. If you can pick it up on sale, it's definitely worth getting. If you like Fernbus, this is actually enjoyable. But it's not Parisian Brasserie Simulator, is it, Trent? Well, you'd have even more money if you didn't keep spending it on takeaways, Connor. You know, it's quite a simple prospect. $13 to $50. Was that some sort of new holiday thing? $13 to $50 what? £13.50. What? Okay, there's what the cost of this? Right. Okay. That's a bargain, really, for the game that it is. £13.50 is really good value. I say there is a mode to this where you got to have money, you got to buy coaches, and you can buy second-hand coaches. I do like the fact that they come with like the old Flixbus livery still visible on them. When you got to go and pick them up from the port when you buy one, and you got to get it painted. So there are bits of this that are really enjoyable to do. And when you set up a new route, you've got to drive it first before you assign a driver. You get drivers that ring in sick. So yeah, we'll go when we get back again. We'll have a look in the depot. Yeah, it does look good. Am I inside a man? I am inside a man. Alright, we are arriving at Pajama. Right, on you get, passengers. closing the doors. Alright. And off we go. To the next one. We're only 8 minutes late. That's pretty good going for me. There you go, reset track IR. This and Fernbus. Track IR always seem to go out of whack. I don't know why. So the game end up resetting them in most. Right, Betancuria, so up the twisty roads again. Because that went so well the first time. Right turn, Clyde. Go. Oh, God. Right, up the hill we go then. This isn't even the longest coach available. There's the VDL, isn't there, that's longer than this thing. How touristy is Steve today? Quite tourist. Oh God, we're going to ground out again, aren't we? Oh. Go, 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 go. You're really going to... You are, aren't you? No, no, you did. Okay, no, I thought you might have waited, but no, you carried on round. Okay, right. Now, no one needs to come around this corner now, ideally. Oh, God, you have. Okay, no, all right, we'll just go full right lock. Was only just. At least my wheel spins in this coach. Oh, was today the one that went out on YouTube then, without the moving wheel? Ah! Without the moving wheel. I wonder when that was going out. There's another video going out today as well, I think, on OMSI. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Okay, so you know what's happened there? Is that there seems to have been... Okay. Well, don't come forward. Why would you come forward? I'm trying to... No. He's still crashed into a mountain. Yeah, a bit. A little bit. Oh. Okay. Oh, for God's sake. Now. What's happened here is I've done the same again. Yeah, there's a little bit of yeah, sort of ground out a bit. can't find. There we go. Where the hell's it put? Oh, it's put me around the corner. Let's see, where the hell's it put me? Hang on, hang on. This is the... What? I'm facing the wrong way. It's put me at the... I should be coming up this hill. Not going down it. Hang on, I'm going to have to do a turn around then, aren't I? Oops. Yeah, it reset me facing the wrong way. He's fine. He's all good. He's all good. Okay. This is where I'm now wrong and the distance... What are you doing, Track IR? Thank you. This is where I'm wrong and the distance now goes up to... Oh no, 7 kilometers. That's okay. Been driving the 148. I have driven that up here. I think there are videos on YouTube in the video. Oh, that's cornery. That's okay. Oh God, that's definitely cornery. Streams coming up after this one tonight, back at 6 o'clock with some OMSI 2. Driving for the bus company in London. Tomorrow lunchtime, going to be here doing the Holiday Express in Train Sim World 6, where we're going to go through the storyline, and then I'm going to see how many carriages Thomas Tank Engine can pull. So that's a little bit of fun after we've done the storyline in the Holiday Express tomorrow lunchtime. Tomorrow night we're doing some more Power Wash Sim, banging out a couple more levels of that in multiplayer. Christmas Eve at lunchtime, going to be doing a flight going from Stockholm up to Rovaniemi in the TBM. That's on Christmas Eve lunchtime, and then Christmas Eve evening we're going to be going from Rovaniemi in ETS2 with the Snowy mod on, doing some Christmas Eve trucking where you can play some music as well. So that's Christmas Eve. Yeah, it was 127 crashes or something. Christmas Day we'll be here in the evening doing some farming, where we're going to start tackling that massive field on our farm. The same on Boxing Day as well in the evening. Going to carry on with that. And then on Saturday lunchtime, going to be doing Planet Zoo. Yeah, Planet Zoo on Saturday lunchtime. I haven't done that for a little while. I'm going to be naming some of the animals after moderators and regulars in the community. So if you're a regular or a moderator, be warned. Saturday night we're doing some tabletop sim, some Uno and some Cards Against Humanity. Sunday lunchtime playing Red Dead Redemption 2. First time streaming it. I've only played it for about 20 minutes myself. So working through that on Sunday lunchtime, and then on Sunday night is going to be a quiz, and then more stuff next week, including some construction sim, The Sims 4, where you've got a new member of the household that's already set fire to things, some Fallout 76, first time playing that, some more Repo, some Fernbus, loads of stuff coming up in the next 13 days. Right. I think my button to unreset Track IR is the one that also changes the gear thing. I think that's my problem. Right, closing the doors. Right, go. Name the game, you can watch it being mucked up here. I'm really liking doing new games. I'm looking forward to Fallout, say Red Dead. I played it for myself, and sort of gave up after 20 minutes. But I think streaming it might make me do that, because I think that could be really good fun in multiplayer. And I only picked it up because it was cheap in the Steam sale. So yes, there are going to be some changes that come in the new year. Right, Llanos de la Concepcion is in 12 or 11 kilometers. Making our way back to El Matorral. Then we go back to the garage and see if we can change coach and do another little quick trip. See if we can go up to Corralejo. Maybe in a VDL. Matron. Oops. Ow. Gotta be careful with these corners, because obviously we had to drive. Yeah, that was your fault. Had to drive wheel in the air. So we lose traction. I don't think this thing's got a diff lock. Alright, so if you weren't here earlier, I'll stop traffic. This is the highest point in Fuerteventura. There are two statues here that are massive. Obviously they just chucked the biggest ones they could find. And it is a hell of a view from up here. I have got pictures. I think I posted last time I did it. I think I posted my picture from up here in the Discord server. It was taken a while ago on a digital camera, not on a phone. 2008, I think, last time I was there. Can't leave the bus there. Yeah, you can. It's fine. Right, down the hill. Oh my god. Slow down. You got a proper camera, age 9. I did. And a hire car as well. They're really, you know, they don't really care. It's like, yeah, we'll give you a brand new Polo. There you go. Actually, the first year, it was like a 4 or 5 year old 1.2 Polo. And it was brilliant. I was literally dragging it around the island, hide it for like 4 days. The second year, it was a brand new Polo, which I didn't like as much. It was a 1.4. I still remember the registration, 1175 FRG. Oh God. Oh God, bloody hell. Yep, it's fine. Right, we're due at Llanos de la Concepcion at 14:02. It's currently 14:18, so yeah, normal. Turn myself down a little bit. There we go. I'm used to being turned down. It's fine. What about the car being run off the road? Oh, that's brakes. That was all the brakes. Well, it's their fault for continuing to drive when they know that I'm on the road. Right, people getting on, people getting off. And people just walking up to the coach, and I don't know what they're doing with it. What are you doing? Well, the people that are supposed to get on, it does actually tell you on your... excuse me. Excuse me. Is that Tiger driving? Tiger, can you not? Hang on, Tiger's got breasts. I didn't look that closely. Well, that's what Tiger looks like. He's got long blonde hair. Oops. Some sort of collision happened then. And lefty turny, lefty turny. I'm really not good with long things. Mm-hmm. Okay. And no wonder our insurance premiums are so high. Don't do it. Thank you. Ooh. That was noises. Brakes. All of the brakes. I can't wait for coaches to come to ETS2 properly. That's going to be really good. Yeah, there will be a weekly ETS2 coach stream when that happens. Yeah, definitely stopped. Right, back to the airport. Well, I was supposed to stop somewhere in there. It didn't tell me, did it? It just... Airport, my next thing, 5 kilometers. And then back to El Mataral. Oh, I shouldn't be going this fast. I shouldn't be going this fast. Oh my god! Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. Probably short it in someone else's name. Yeah, Trent wonders why he keeps getting letters saying his insurance is overdue. There's a lot of braking. There's a lot of braking. The culprit. What? The culprit. Oh. I see. Hang on. What were you? You're supposed to... Really? Really? When you're fueling up, you're supposed to actually stop? Not just drive in and drive out? I've had to shut the door to this room because it's light outside and track IR will be affected. But oh my god, am I sweating like a pig? It's not my driving that causes all the crashes. It's the bad road users on Fuerteventura. They just can't drive. Oh, I do like a Volvo estate. Alright, where are you going? Why has it got the solid bit of bodywork? Oh, is that so it doesn't look like a Volvo? No new games by TML. They're continuing to develop the bus, aren't they? Hang on, why is it taking me? Where the hell? Okay, I'm following the... Oh, okay, down here. Okay, that's fine. I was thinking, why didn't it take me off at the other junction? Does they put a new junction in down here? I'm sure it's never used to be here. Proper geography teacher's car. I've been looking at brightly coloured Peugeot 208s this morning. Stop making you laugh. Well, I'm not talking about you being naked, Connor. No, that would be funny. Right. Okay, so we should be doing dropping off at departures then before driving around to arrivals. Or do they? Because no, we're just driving around to arrive. Okay. Because normally they would drop you off here, and then the coach driver would then drive around to the arrivals pickup, because this is the departure side, and then this is arrivals. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the flight's going to be fine now. Well, you know, we got Sims and Stuff Airways. We could have done a flight from Fuerteventura back to the UK. Okay. Oh, we're taking people to see Father Christmas. Not many people, but a couple of people to see Father Christmas from Stockholm on Christmas Eve. That's going to end well. Land at Gatwick and then drive the train to London. No, I'll see how if I get the bug again for flight when we do flight on Christmas Eve. I would like to do a jet flight, but I'd have to get myself back into jet mode. Hang on, we didn't let people off, did we? There you go. Open the rear doors. Otherwise, they'll be trapped on board. The airport's the other way, and none of you got any luggage, but okay, we'll ignore that. Sold the luggage. Sell it on eBay. Right, back to El Mataral then. Then we go back to the depot and see if we can change coach. See if we can put the long VDL in and take that somewhere. So we can do a Corralejo trip. Echo, or eco. Oh God, there's okay. That's slightly off-road. Corner there. Yeah, one of the plans where we're going to go to Fuerteventura was actually to come to here. There is like an industrial estate where this is in the game. So come to the tourist bus sort of start point. Which I will do if I get there next year. Don't read, chat and drive. That's part of my job. I've got to read, chat and drive. That's what I do. Being a professional and all that. Route completed. Before you start the return route, you make a 10-minute break or skip the break. I don't want to go back again. Spend my whole day going backwards and forwards. No, what we're going to do now is go back to the depot. Thank you, Trent. Love you too. Right. Neutralis. Yes, this is mechanics place. I've never actually seen a coach in here. I've never actually utilised or got to a point where I've hired a mechanic, but you can. I'm very tall against this door, and the door swings both ways. Got whatever this building is here, which I don't know what it is, and then we got the orifice here. And the BFG. So there's that, whatever that is. This is new, isn't it? What is the point of that? It's like a rest area of some sort. Oh no, we got a locker room. Out. The office. Fine. There's no bathroom. What if I need a wee? There is no bathroom. Would you go for a wee outside? Why is there a vending machine in here? Oh, so we want to take money off you, but you know. Right. Anyway, let's. How do I? How? So I'll click on things in here. You don't do that anymore. Okay, game. Or is it in the office? Hang on. You used to be able to click on things in the office. Game. Obviously not anymore. Oh, in that case, then we have to go back to the main menu, aren't we? Yes. Something's broken. But if I resume the game, actually, unless resuming it, it might allow me to click on the computery things. She's able to spawn in vehicles and stuff by clicking on the computers and buying new coaches and things. Let's try going back in again and see if that actually does work. No. Okay, so that's broken. No, pressing tab just brings up the navigation thing for the screen. Okay, I have to go back to my menu and do a new game then. Right, there we go. Okay, so we want to go... Have we got one already saved? Going to El Mataral to Corralejo. That'll do it, donkey. Right, continue. There we go. Right, so that's the one we've just done. If we go VDL and the 148, that's a long one. Switch to character selection, don't do that. Customize repaint, don't do that. Okay. Let's go to Corralejo and back then. Providing, of course, I've actually got the controls set up for this coach. We'll find out. That's definitely a long one. Right, okay. Well, that works. Okay. Wi-Fi on, that on, lights on, and air conditioning. Air conditioning the other side. Nope. That's lights. Oh, aircon. There we go. Air conditioning on, and set the temperature to 20. Okay. Activate destination display with Z. And then they all get on. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. 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 Good morning. Good morning. Oh, she's definitely a long one. See, it looks grey to me, this side, and you go that side, it's black. Simpson stuff, we did actually change the colour to grey one year. I think it lasted about 2 days and then changed it back again. It used to be like a dark blue as well. Right, let's close the door. Okay. Okay, is it not going into drive? There we go. That's Fernbus, where you check the tickets. And I really like that. I will be doing Fernbus. It is on the schedule at some point. If I look over there, Friday, the day after New Year's Day, the Friday at lunchtime is going to be some Fernbus. So yeah, that's where you check the tickets. It's the same company, yeah. Fernbus is the one that we're rumoured to get multiplayer at some point. Because we've already got multiplayer in the bus. I did have the bus on the schedule to do, but there's been nothing new in the bus. I only wanted to do this for a bit of nostalgia. Right, so going back to the airport, and then we're going up to Corralejo. A long time. It took them a long time to get multiplayer in the bus. And it works well. I think, as I said earlier, I think they should have focused their attention on Fernbus, because I think they could have made that brilliant with an economy mode and multiplayer, you know, and doing the whole OMSI bus company thing, but obviously in a coach company. I think it would have been an awesome game. That would have got lots of people playing it. You know, driving around for a coach company and making money and to buy new coaches and having to unlock cities would have been good to start again in the coach companies. You start off with a route between your base and the next city, and you can only add routes when you're actually driving there. So it gives you and your drivers a reason to cover it, which is the brilliant thing with Fernbus. When you start playing Fernbus, you've got that aim to unlock all the cities. That's what you do. But problem is then, once you've unlocked all the cities, it's, well, then what? It's not actually directing me the correct way. Or have I come in the wrong way? I've probably come in the wrong way, haven't I? Yeah, I should have been facing the other way. That's why it was trying to take me the other way. It's fine. We just swing it about here. Ignore that. Nope. Drive. How to give passengers confidence before they get on. That's perfect. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely fine. He's like, do I get on or do I not get on? Oh no, he's not bothering. Right. Reverse. And forward. Oh, I've got to do a U-E now around this piddly little roundabout. Full lock. Right. Puerto del Rosario is next on our way to Corralejo. So we'll probably have time to get up to Corralejo and back again. In my long video. Oh, that's definitely a corner. Right, go, 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 go. I actually think I prefer... I like the VDLs in this, but I actually quite like the stock MANs. There's just something about them. What I'd say though, is all you need really in this is that minibus, which is quite cool. The one that was a Mercedes, but then they couldn't get the licensing for it, so then wasn't a Mercedes anymore. Alright, down into Puerto del Rosario. Centro Comercial. Yeah, would you actually have a coach this long on these islands with these roads? Probably not. That's the world's biggest banner. Right, so the bus stop's on the other side of the road, so we've got to go left. And then right, and then right, and then right. Remember the first time going down to the pickup that there is on the beach in this? It was like, where the hell are you supposed to go? Why not left? Well, you wouldn't get. I wouldn't get to where I was going if I went left. Oh, this is going to be interesting with that parked car there. Oops. Oops. Yep, sorry about that. It's okay. I'll buff out. And stop. It's fine, perfectly safe, passengers. You can get on board, it's not a problem. Are you getting on, or are you just going to... Nope. What are you doing? You're just going to stand there. Okay. Yeah, ignore the car. He's considering how suicidal he is. Yeah, are things that bad? Is it really? Are things really... Ah! Are things really that bad? Right. Another stop here at Puerto del Rosario, up here on the right. Where there's more victims. Hello, victims. Yeah, the number will be displayed on screen now. Where was she going? Just disappearing into the coach. Right, Corralejo, 32 kilometers. I've said this story last time I did the stream, but first time I went to Corralejo, got the hotel transfer to and from, and was fine, and then hired a car for 4 days in the middle of the holiday, which was all good. The second time, a year later, went back and we decided to hire the car for the whole week. So arrived at the airport, got the little shuttle bus thingy to where the hire car was. By the time we faffed around doing the paperwork, came out of the hire car place and it was dark, and I had to drive to Corralejo where the hotel was, and it was a different hotel than the one we stayed at the year before, and there was no Google Maps, so had to do it by memory and following the road signs. it was a very interesting journey at night, driving up to Corralejo and then finding the hotel. Literally found the hotel, abandoned the car in a lay-by outside the hotel, and then got told off by reception the following morning because we didn't park the hire car in the car park. It was in just a lay-by outside. I was like, yeah, lucky enough to find the hotel on the lay-by, let alone find the car park. And then got told when we hired the car that the cost of a tank of fuel was included, so you don't need to refuel the hire car. I was thinking, so I don't need to fill it up when I come back? No. We've charged you for a tank of fuel, basically. Okay, fine. And then obviously they don't expect people to use a tank of fuel in a week in Fuerteventura, because they're thinking people are just going to drive to the beach, drive back, so they're quids in, aren't they? So they've charged you for a tank of fuel, but you might only use 20 quid's worth. No. I got this hire car when it was full of fuel. I took it back with the reserve light on. She wasn't happy. She went, "Where is fuel?" So we've done a lot of miles. Yeah, this bypass wasn't here then either. So the road was the coast road that went via the dunes. So this is all new. Pedal to the metal. Why you drive so slow? You're doing like 60 kilometers an hour in a 110 kilometer limit. You are therefore an idiot. I didn't want to overtake because I don't know how far down the next turning place is. Right. 9k to go. God, don't drive on the hard shoulder. That wouldn't end well if some poor bugger broken down. We're enough of a hazard as it is. Oh, that's brakes. Lots of them. And the dual carriageway ends. And I see the stopping point, which I think was opposite the water park. Oh, brakes! They were brakes. Come on, get a move on. Alright, go. We have arrived at the water park. Thank you, people. Thanks for coming. Route completed. Right. So, close the doors with people walking towards the coach. Turn around. In definitely a safe way. Going to neutral reverse would probably help. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Right, they're all on. So, back we go then. Return trip. Back to Puerto del Rosario. Then back to the airport. Really? That's not going to happen, is it? Wait, so, oh no, it continues to drive forward. Actually, blimey. Oh no. Okay, left. We're going that way. Yeah, definitely prefer the MAN to the VDL. Oh, that's quick. Yeah, so the road's going to go around down there. They used to be dynamic. They would do stuff on the map. So if you came back in like a couple of months' time, that bit of road would be there. So they used to dynamically update the map, which was really cool. So there was the dual carriageway that was going down to the bottom of the map. That if you didn't play it for a couple of months, when you came back on, another bit of the dual carriageway would be there. I'd love to see that in other games. Imagine having that in ETS2, where they're building a new road, so weekly updates or whatever, which I know breaks pro mods, but you'd then see a new road being built, and it would then appear, and you'd be able to travel down it. I think that would be quite cool. I do think though, that once we do get coaches in ETS2, that will be the end of Fernbus. Yeah, that would be really cool. I need to do more SnowRunner. I always vowed that I would do more of that. We tried it, blimey, it's got to be 4 years ago now. Because we were doing it, and we had 3 different versions of the game that we were trying to do, and we couldn't get it synced because I never got off the first level. And I just think that's such an awesome game. I wasn't impressed with the Road Builder one. Didn't like that. or the other one, we had to go around and basically just look at things. But SnowRunner was really good. Oh yeah, you did have it with the bridge thing. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, maybe I need to look at SnowRunner again, because doing that in MP, so rescue, having going and get the stuff, and I like the getting stuck and having to winch yourself out or winch each other out. I think there could be some good MP content in that. A little bit of fun. Yeah, that was the problem. We had people on Epic, we had people on Steam, we had people on wherever else it was available. I can't remember which version I've got. I think I've got it on Microsoft, potentially. This was last updated in March this year. Oh, blimey. Yeah, we've got a few new things we're going to be doing in multiplayer. It said that Fallout 76. I want to see what that's like in multiplayer. You know, Red Dead 2. I don't know what that's like in MP. I loved Red Dead 1. So it's things like that, you know, like we've done with Repo. It's something we can almost put in on a cycle, like on a Saturday night, and go, right, you know, this Saturday is Repo, next Saturday is going to be Red Dead, the following Saturday is going to be some Fallout, the following Saturday is going to be that. So always put stuff on like a monthly cycle. Like, you know, I'm really enjoying Power Wash. I want to do more Power Wash. But I'm trying to do a variety of stuff to keep us interested and for the trying new stuff thing. I say farming may take a pause for a while, as much as I love farming. But then there could be some other interesting stuff to come. So SnowRunner's part of Game Pass too. Yeah, I think I've got it on Microsoft. And that's the problem we had. We had people on like 3 different versions. We had someone on Steam, someone on Epic, me on Microsoft, and we couldn't get the MP to talk. Whereas at least you know if everyone's got it on Steam, you know it's going to be good. I bet that's still one of those games that's horrendously expensive. Because I love the idea of it. You know, go and get the materials from here, take them to there to build that. Then you need that vehicle to go and do this. And the fact that you have got that MP aspect. $9.99, what, on Steam? Well, I think that might be a purchase then, after the stream, for a tenner. I will have to do that, and then we'll have to stick SnowRunner back on the schedule then. I've already made changes to the Christmas schedule. I don't think we've got any room for that. I think it's because they've realised that the ones since SnowRunner haven't been great. Oh, Trenty, we'll have to work out when we can do some SnowRunner then, buddy. Well, not now, obviously, because... No. When I get back down there, I'm finishing this, and then I'm going to go and lie down in the quiet room for 4 hours before I've got to deal with you in OMSI. Hang on, plus 150... Hang on, so you get SnowRunner and all the DLC? So it's not just the base game? Oh, if you wanted all DLCs, it's 76 quid. No, in that case, just base game's fine. I think there's enough with base game. I think that's only... Is that 4 player again? That's the problem with some of the stuff like that, isn't it? But no, I will get the Steamy version once I've finished this and get it installed. And we'll have a look at the schedule. See what we can do. have a look. Well, I'll open the doors would probably help, wouldn't it? Just looking at my streaming schedule. Well, I think maybe we remove... My instant thing is, if we're having a few days of new games, do we remove Construction Sim next Tuesday and do SnowRunner instead? Add it on a 7 AM stream. Can do, but Nico. Yeah, what about him? He could be working. I think you guys will have enough of me after this fortnight. You don't want flipping morning streams as well. I'm doing cleaning and DIY in the mornings. One room at a time. I might even whip my paintbrush out tomorrow morning and tackle the bathroom. You like spin tyres? I like spin tyres. We had some good fun in that. 7 AM to 9 AM SnowRunner, 12 till 2 another game, 6 to 8 third game of the day. You can have too much of a good thing. Yes, see? Nigel's like, no, really? It's bad enough I've got to put up with this buffoon twice a day for the next 2 weeks. It's all right, Nigel. Get a break from me on Christmas Day and Boxing Day. I will be bored by about 10 o'clock on Christmas Day morning. I got a film I'm going to watch, a Christmas film I'm going to watch Christmas Day afternoon. Stream 24 hours. No. No, it's a... I forgot what it's called now. I was looking for Christmas films that are unknown but good. If it's any good, I'll post the link. Not Home Alone. Oh, Macaulay Culkin was on a chat show I watched. I forgot how weird he is. Apparently his kids like watching Home Alone, but don't know that he is the Home Alone kid. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't know how far I've got to get in Red Dead 2 before I unlock multiplayer. 12 till 2, stream 1. 3 till 5, stream 2. 6 till 8, stream 3. Sorted. Uh-huh. Well, again, it's a good problem to have. But obviously doing Red Dead, and then I'd be like, well, we need to do multiplayer in that. Fallout 76, well, we need to do more multiplayer in that. We then add in SnowRunner and go, right, we need to do more multiplayer in that. It's a good problem to have, because we have been struggling sometimes to get people for the multiplayer streams on a Friday and Saturday. I say, farming at the moment, which I'm sure we'll talk about on Christmas Day and Boxing Day. And, I really enjoy farming, I really do. But I don't know, there's something, there's just something that's not making everybody want to do it again. If you skipped eating, drinking, using the bathroom, you could cut the gaps down. How committed are you to sleeping? I was up this morning at 5 to 6 to, no, 25, 10, 20 to 6, something like that. So much for, Christmas lie-in. You're playing to unlock your first horse. So is that... hang on. When am I doing that? Saturday. Sunday? Sunday, Saturday? That's fine. I'm just thinking out loud whether I could start the story mode, and then when I unlock, gonna get to the point where I can then do multiplayer. If you're around and you're watching, maybe we could just jump into MP. We'll see. We will chat. We will converse before then. So I really do enjoy. It's this next Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, I really do enjoy the multiplayer stuff that we do. The reason I do obviously Train Sim World in single players because it's not multiplayer. Red Dead Online is not the main story. That's fine. I'd probably be inclined to play more of it in multiplayer than I would do to actually do the storyline. Yeah, we got to finish Portal, Trent. I think me and you almost need to sit down and almost come up with a plan for like January as the streams. I've started doing that myself for the streams, but I do like to plan ahead because I do want to finish Portal. So it's things like that. It's a great position to be in, to have lots of stuff that we want to do. You're sat now, but at some point I said. Right. Okay. Do the braking thing. Right. So now is it going to get me to go back to... Oh God, that's noise. Oh, we still got people on. I was thinking, where's voices I can hear behind me? We still got people on because they want to go to El Matorral. ...2026. The stream name is going to be branded from me to Stephen Trent Plays Games. The thing is, it's always been a few of us that have done a majority of the MP games because we're the ones that spend more time in the MP games and we're the ones that are generally around to do the MP games. Obviously, those people have changed over the years, the people that have been here with me. And, you know, for however long I continue to do this, they will continue to change. So, yeah, you know, it's not that Trent is purposely in every single MP stream, but he pretty much is, because he's always around. You know, we're always open to having people join us in the streams, like Dean joined for the farming the other day. You know, we have people join for the trucking. Like I said, with the quizzes, there were spaces. With balls last night, there were spaces for people to join. So there are opportunities for other people to join in with the MP stuff. I'm never against people wanting to join with the streams. Like repo, you know, there's 2 more spaces for repo when we do that again. That's why I'm enjoying trying these other games to go, yeah, we need to do more of this. You're very safe as Flight, you don't have it. Yeah, I like Flight, and I'm looking forward to the Flight. But that's always been about the people that are in the Flight as well. Because you've got to have that conversation, because there's not a lot going on. So if it's a 2-hour flight, you've got to have people in the flight. Maybe we'll just get you to jump in voice, Trent, and annoy us for a couple of hours. It's on the schedule, Sim. You're more than welcome. Again, it's one of those things. We almost... because, again, I know it's a problem which can be frustrating to people that want to join in with the streams. in that with only limited spaces, it almost is a first come, first served. And so, in games like we had Ed, bless him, wanting to join Power Wash tomorrow night, and I had to say to him, almost as much as it'd be nice to have you in Power Wash, it's been me, Trent, Tiger, and Amy Lou from the beginning, and it's almost one of those that we want to finish it as the four of us. So you almost, I don't like saying to people, no, you can't join. And things like Repo, brilliant, people want to join. It's 6 people, I think, in Repo. So you almost need to get people to commit to it and go, yeah, right, okay, I'm up for that. Right, we'll take this back to the garage then, where I seems to be stuck in first gear, but we'll get it back there. So yeah, so we'll change out Construction Sim then, and we'll put Snow Runner. What we'll have to do, Trenty, is work out how the connection goes. Again, that was going to be on the plan, was to do some more Forza. I love Forza, but we can't get the people to do Forza. That's the problem. We seem to be only be able to do 11 kilometers an hour. The coach is slightly broken. I broke the gearbox again. I think what it is, it's my track IR. If I pause track IR, when I unpause track IR, that combination of buttons is also the one that puts it into manual gearbox mode. I can see the lever down to my left. It is in manual gearbox mode. That's fine. We're going to end here anyway. Oops. Oops. It's okay. It's fine. Yeah, it's perfectly parked. You do 11 and still crashes. When Prime says available 12 o'clock a.m. on the 23rd, that would be midnight. Yeah, midnight tonight. What's that for? Is that the Bruce Bedspring? Yeah, I want to watch that. I might have to be a tomorrow after the stream. Nope, I was over there when that's where I started. There we go. There we go. Back where we started. Back where it all began. Yeah, enjoyed that. Good to get back into Tourist Bus, even if it has been 18 months since we were here last time. But yeah, it is one of those games, and it's definitely worth picking up for £13.50 or whatever it is. Definitely enjoyable. So there we go. Thanks to you lot in chat then for keeping me company throughout that one. Tomorrow lunchtime is going to be Train Sim World, doing a Holiday Express. Going to run through the storyline again. And then last year we were putting 387s together to see if we could get one train to go all the way around that loop. What we're going to do tomorrow after you're on the storyline and is do Thomas Tank Engine and see how many Annie and Clarabelles we can get Thomas Tank Engine to pull. So that's going to be the fun for tomorrow. Tonight, though, back with some OMSI 2 in London in less than 4 hours' time doing that. Tuesday night, we're doing some Power Wash Sim. Christmas Eve lunchtime is MSFS flying from Stockholm, where we got previously in ETS2, up to Rovaniemi. And then Christmas Eve night, we're going to be back in ETS2, starting in Rovaniemi in the snow. I'm looking forward to that. Doing some Christmas Eve trucking and tunes. Christmas Day, we're in Farming Sim in the evening, doing that massive field, and probably finishing that off on Boxing Day in the evening. Saturday lunchtime is some Planet Zoo. Saturday night, we're doing Tabletop Sim. I have flicked through some of the cards in Cards Against Humanity to find a couple of packs that are quite evil. We're doing some Uno as well. Sunday lunchtime then, Red Dead 2, going to be starting that one. And Sunday night we got some quizzing. Need to make sure we've got some more quizzes lined up. And then next week, City Transport Sim on Monday lunchtime, doing the trams. Monday evening, Fallout 76, so that's new. Tuesday lunchtime, Train Sim World 6, going to be doing a run in that. Tuesday night, we're now going to be doing Snow Runner. New Year's Eve at lunchtime, The Sims 4, final check-in with our house guests. We've had someone new move into the house who instantly set fire to a barbecue before I managed to exit and save. So that's on New Year's Eve at lunchtime. New Year's Eve evening, not exactly sure what the plan is for that yet. I'm going to see who's around, what we fancy doing, whether we want to just do an early one for a couple of hours, or whether we want to do a late one. That's New Year's Eve. New Year's Day at midday, you're going to start the year with some Train Sim World 6. New Year's Day at 6 o'clock. Left that as to be confirmed, because there might be something we're doing in multiplayer. So either Fallout or now Red Dead, or even SnowRunner, who might go, you know what, we'll do some more of that because it's so good. And then on Friday lunchtime, some Fernbus. And then Friday night, some ETS2 again, probably carrying on with the Snowy mod. We could, Portal, something. We'll see how we go. See if any of these new games are worth doing instantly. If other people are around on New Year's Day as well, which I'm sure they will be. And then on the Saturdays, Repo before we go back to normal streams, starting on the Tuesday with Train Sim World, something single player on the Wednesday, and then things on the Thursday. Maybe we put Portal in that first Thursday back. We shall see. So yes, there we go. That's a full run of what's coming up all the way through until the 3rd of January now. Plenty of me. So thanks to you lot for keeping me company. Thanks to Trenty for resubscribing 69 of the months. I will be back with a Trenty and maybe some others in 3 hours and 47 minutes time to do some OMSI. Until then, if you have been, thanks very much for watching. You confused me then, Trent. Bye.